Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hi, we are Chinese Pod. We bring you lessons in spoken Mandarin. We're in Shanghai, China, and we have a newbie lesson that is for an absolute beginner today. If you need something more challenging, you can find it on ChinesePod.com. Now, my name is Ken Carroll.
And I'm Jenny.
Hi, and so today's lesson is concerns a place, a very, very famous place in Beijing.
Yes.
And that place is called...
天安门. 天安门.
Great. Tiananmen. Now, as we all know in English, it's Tiananmen. So the
Yes.
pronunciation with the tones here are quite important. So let's listen to it again, please, Jenny.
天安门. 天安门.
Great. Tiananmen. Now, the tones are important, of course, in Chinese. So tian is the first tone.
First.
An is also the first tone.
And men, second.
is second tone. So Tiananmen. Now, sometimes, I mean, if you're in Beijing and you're a foreigner and you don't get the tones right, probably people will guess what you mean.
Yeah.
But it is nice to be able to say Tiananmen and then you sound more natural. So anyway, here's our dialogue coming up. We're going to listen to it 3 times and we'll come back and we'll break it down for you.
Dialogue first time.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Second time.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Third time.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Good. Now, let's do the translations at this stage, please.
Yes. 师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
Driver, does this bus go to Tiananmen Square?
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
Driver, do you go to Tiananmen Square?
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？不去，100路去。
No, we don't. The bus 100 goes there.
不去，100路去。
No, we don't go. Bus number 100 goes there.
不去，100路去。我知道了，谢谢。
Okay, I got it. Thank you.
我知道了，谢谢。
Oh, I see. Thank you.
我知道了，谢谢。不谢，
Don't mention it.
不谢，
Not at all.
不谢。
Okay, now the context here was it could be, you're standing on the street, you're in Beijing, you're visiting the door of the bus opens here or something. I mean, there's many contexts you could use it, but let's say you're talking to the bus driver and you want to know, does this bus go to Tiananmen Square? All right, so let's just hear that sentence one more time, please, Jenny.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
Okay, now you addressed the bus driver as
师傅，师傅
Shifu. Now, Shifu, literally translated, it means some kind of a master or craftsman or,
Yes,
or something,
craftsman.
someone with great skill.
Yeah.
So it's an address. It's a respectful address to call a driver. Yeah. I think a Kung Fu expert is also known as a Shifu,
that's right.
Yeah, that's...
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Chinese Pod Trivia. Our first question is, how long will it take you to become an intermediate Chinese speaker using the Chinese Pod app? Is it A, the rest of your life? B, you should already be an intermediate speaker? C, 3 months? Or D, Chinese Pod has an app?
You should already be in.
Ooh, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, 3 months. That's right. Head over to ChinesePod.com now to register for your access to over 4,000 lessons. Get the Chinese Pod app now on Google Play or the App Store.
So you are addressing a taxi driver, you can call him.
师傅，
Bus driver, you can call him.
师傅
Or indeed somebody, let's say,
involved in labor
skilled
manual,
work.
yeah.
So
Skilled work.
maybe there's a guy like repairing something in your office or in your house. You'd also call him.
师傅
That's fine. Now, it is actually respectful.
Yes.
In fact, very respectful way to address people.
and very commonly used.
Indeed, you hear it all the time. So, 师傅. Now, so the question is, so let's just imagine the bus doors open and you're standing there and the driver's there and you want to ask him. Now, we had the expression, the word 天安门, but 天安门 square. Let's have that expression, please.
天安门广场，天安门广场
Good. Now, 广场 it means a square.
Yes,
Not in the sense of the
the shape.
in the shape that it means in the sense
Physical
of
place.
a place. Yeah. So 广场 again is the square. Now, so you're asking him, do you go to Tiananmen Square? Now, in this case, you're saying you, and the word is.
你
Now, by implication, of course, it means your bus. Does your bus go? The verb to go is.
去
Okay, so 你去 meaning you go. In this
你
case, we're going to form a question with it. 你去, but those literally words meaning is you,
You
go.
go.
Now, and at the end of the sentence, we have a ma indicating that it's a question.
Yes.
Okay, let's hear the whole thing one more time, please, Jenny.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
Great. So, driver, does this bus go to Tiananmen Square? Now, the bus driver indicates that it doesn't, and he says.
不去，100路去。
Great. Now remember the verb 你去 meaning you were asking him, do you go? So his reply comes in with the same verb, which is 去, but his answer is negative, so he says.
不去，不去。
So 不去 meaning not go, literally. We don't go there. But he tells you the bus that does go there and the number of the bus, and he says that.
100路，100路。
Now 100 meaning 100.
Yes.
And 路 literally means street.
Or road.
A road.
Here indicates the route. would
Yeah,
you
the
say?
route. Yeah, the route that there's. So rather than say the bus has a number, you say the route has a number. That's the
Yes.
difference. So 100路, the route number 100 on the street. And so 100路去 means the bus
Route 100
route
goes
100
there.
goes there. That's it. So again, let's hear that together again, please.
不去100路去。
Great. So we don't go there, but the 100路 goes there. All right. And then you say, okay, I see. You say,
我知道了，谢谢。
okay, now, 知道 means to know.
know.
In this case, it means I've got it. I
Yeah.
understand it. 我知道了. I understand it. Thank you.
谢谢，
Okay. And then the kindly bus driver will say,
不谢，不谢。
now, 谢, as we had, means to thank. 不谢 means no,
need to thank.
Yeah, no need to thank us. It's not at all. Don't mention it. 不谢. Okay, so there you have it. There's your lesson. There's your brief exchange with a bus driver. It's getting you around Beijing. And I know that a lot of our listeners are planning to come to Beijing for the Olympics.
Yeah.
So why don't we listen to that 3 more times, please?
Dialogue first time.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Second time.
师傅， 你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Third time.
师傅，你去天安门广场吗？
不去，100路去。
我知道了，谢谢。
不谢。
Okay, a brief run through some of the vocabulary. Now, when you want to address a driver or a craftsman or a worker, you would call him
师傅，师傅，
Great. Now, the square, the word for square, as in a place where you gather, as in Tiananmen Square, is
广场，广场，
great. The word for 100,
100，
the verb to know,
知道，知道，
and the expression don't mention it.
不屑，不屑。
Excellent. Okay, well, you know, you can find a lot more on this on ChinesePod.com. You can see the transcripts, the exercises, the characters, the pinyin and translation, the whole thing, it's all there. So if you've got time, go there. But for now, Jenny, I do believe it's time for us to say
再见。
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
0376.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/0376
and
you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/0376.